Rice. He's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete.
Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
Here's to be
On the road,
Hawkers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Henig with a load of steam, and he pulls over.
One as Blake Burnstrom looks to go. Blake Burnstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lucid Park Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Corner, 3 seconds, Simiato. No. Put back, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hougland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, DeBach Harvesting, Skin by Legacy, The Food Bard, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costa, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, Best Angus and Quarter Horses of Watford City, Sorensen Ranch, Nodak Insurance Company, Williston, Angie Pelton, Hoiby Simmental Ranch, Flag Family Media, RTC Networks.
This is live.
Glasso Angus, breeding quality, registered Black Angus cattle since 1973. Durability, docility, dominance. Bred to thrive, built to last. Annual bull sale, 1 p.m., Wildrose Fire Hall, March 26, 2026.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
So February is a short month, and that's the reason Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston is trying to catch up.
Yeah, and we mustered up this event, and I'll be frank, at Red Rock, we relish your business.
Like $7,000 in rebates or 0% on a 26 GMC Sierra.
Or rebates up to $1,750 on GMC Terrain.
Yep, the deals are cooking. And don't forget to grab a free bottle of ketchup just for stopping in.
Help us catch up, and we relish your business at Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Welcome to the 23rd Annual Hoiby Simmental Ranch Production Sale on Saturday, February 21st at 1 o'clock p.m. at our ranch 5 miles southeast of McGregor, North Dakota. Contact Lyndon Hoiby at 701-641-1083. Life is busy. Your vacation shouldn't be. Skip the stress of planning. Wild Air Travel designs personalized trips, cruises, and getaways. Handled start to finish by real travel advisors. You dream it, we handle the details. Wild Air Travel.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We are deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
Welcome to some Region 3 basketball in the Division B level. This afternoon, it's a rematch with some real meaning behind it. The Ray Jays coming in at 15-1, riding a 12-game winning streak and playing some of their best basketball of the season across the floor. The Aggies sitting at 9-7, winners of 3 straight, and finally getting back to full strength as they regain their health, getting some key pieces back here for the stretch run. These two teams met a year ago in the regional first round when the Aggies pulled the upset and sent the Ray Jays home early. And David, that result has not been forgotten.
Yeah, for sure. It hasn't been forgotten. This game was supposed to happen back on January 31st. And thankfully, the weather was in our favor as a media company, and they were able to reschedule it on this Saturday afternoon. So I'm super excited. Maybe a little bit of payback. 2 different teams here. A lot of the same similarities for the Ray Jays, but some new faces really ready to go for this Velva Aggies team.
Yeah, I think it'll be the same schemes, just some different faces for the Aggies, and then same exact team, just at a completely new level for the Ray Jays. But we want to thank you for joining the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Border Plains Equipment located right off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota, your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. As we continue on with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, I'm going to be heading down courtside to speak with our head coaches Michael Bergstrom and Isaac Sundrall here for our Lindsay Grocery Coaches comments. We'll be right back.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer. Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by.
Welcome to the 23rd Annual Hoiby Simmental Ranch Production Sale on Saturday, February 21st at 1 o'clock p.m. at our ranch 5 miles southeast of McGregor, North Dakota. Contact Lyndon Hoiby at 701-641-1083.
Life is busy. Your vacation shouldn't be. Skip the stress of planning. Wild Air Travel designs personalized trips, cruises, and getaways. Handled start to finish by real travel advisors. You dream it, we handle the details. Wild Air Travel.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Welcome back into Game Day Media here high atop Curt Hodenfield Court. Right now we've got the head coach of the Velva Aggies, Isaac Sondrall, standing by with Noah Fredrickson and our Lindsay Grocery Coaches comments. Lindsay Grocery, where community meets quality every day. You can find them on Facebook for daily and weekly deals. That's Lindsay Grocery, your favorite grocery store. Take it away, Noah.
Thank you, David. Here with head coach Isaac Sundrall, courtside between the Aggies and the Jays. Last time you guys played, you upset them, the 4 seed versus the 1 seed in the regional tournament. You lost a lot of senior leadership, but kind of got the same type of team. Is the recipe for success the same tonight?
Yeah, you know, we still play pretty aggressively on defense. On offense, we're probably not as post-dominant as we have been in the past. You know, last year we had inside to Shep and Bruner quite a bit. This year we don't do as much of that. We're shooting the ball a little bit better from the outside, especially we got all of our guys. So we're a little bit more driving kick offense now, but defensively, a lot of the same scheme. We've always had some pretty nice athletes. We try to use them in space as much as possible. So yeah, we knocked them out last year. That's a long time ago. So
that was a long time ago. Completely new season. And talking about a new season, a lot of injuries this year. Can you kind of give us an update on the injury report?
Yeah, we're getting closer to 100%. Yeah, Wesley Nicholson missed 6 games there. He rolled his ankle pretty good, had a grade 3 sprain. We got him back last Saturday, which helps quite a bit at our point guard spot, just our guard spot in general, and he can score pretty natural too. Casey Larson got him back, got Cage Cambites back, and then we got Luke Selzer cleared on Thursday. Don't know how much we'll see him today, but yeah, we should have him for districts, and that's a really good thing. He shoots the ball well for a big kid from outside, and he's about 7-8 rebounds a game too, so it's really nice to have his size back. But we're getting closer to 100% at the right time, so.
That's when you want to be at your best, is when you get to tournament time. So glad to hear you guys are getting closer. One last one for you. Pace of the game. You said you're not as post-dominant offense. I think that means this might be a high score. And what are you seeing for the pace?
I just hope we can keep it close. They can really get going, especially at home. I would rather play them in Berthold probably, but I've watched a lot of film on it. Doesn't seem to matter where they go, they can shoot it pretty well. So yeah, this could be 90-80 or 100-80, or I hope we can just keep it close with them. So
I think it's going to be a fun one. Good luck tonight. Thanks for the time. Back to you, David.
Big thank you to head coach Isaac Sondrel, promoting his kids the best they can. This Ray Jays team is a good one. We're just going to kick it right over to Noah Fredrickson, and we're going to cut the commercial. We'll be back after this quick timeout. Don't go anywhere.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals, perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Tioga Medical Center, trusted healthcare here at home. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill online, visit tiogahealth.org. Right now, Freddie standing by with the 15-1 Ray Jays, the number 3 team in the state of North Dakota. Take it away, Freddie.
Thank you, David. Now here with head coach Michael Bergstrom. Coach, 12-game winning streak, but this seems like a test here at home this afternoon. The Aggies 9-7, but now they're getting healthy, stringing together some wins. What's going to take to get a home win today?
Well, we're going to have to make sure that we stay playing our style. Try to be in control, force them to make changes and play more our style. But their style is kind of our style, so it could be a wild one.
And we talked about it last year. This was a team that eliminated you. Is there any extra motivation here tonight?
No, I mean, every year's different. Every game's different. So, we're coming in the same approach we came in with every game. We know we're gonna have to play well, or else these guys will get us. But I guess your question, no.
All right. So Coach Sondrel said they're not as post-dominant, losing some key players from last year, but they still got size and strength. How do you win the rebounding battle tonight?
We got boxed out. I mean, that's an that's an effort thing. That's a choice thing. These guys are good athletes, so we're not going to be able to get by with athleticism, and we're just going to have to be really disciplined. I mean, that was kind of our message in the locker room, is just playing discipline in our approach to what we're trying to do. And if we do that, I think we'll be all right.
A disciplined Ray Jays team is a scary Ray Jays team. Thanks for the time, Michael. Back to you, David.
Big thank you to head coach Michael Bergstrom and Isaac Sondrel being a part of our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the polls, see if there's any movement. Brought to you by Prairie Homes Furnishings in Stanley. We'll be back. We're just getting started here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
DeBach Harvesting has been in business for more than 20 years. We are a family-run operation that operates 2 gleaner combines with all the supporting equipment needed to take your crop off efficiently. This year, we will be offering in-field bagging to help with the efficiency and storage if needed. In addition, we are offering trucking in the wintertime to help get your crop to market. We would love to have your business. Look us up on Facebook or call us at 405-612-7990.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Welcome back to Ray, North Dakota, the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. It's time for our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight. Fast and reliable service and car shopping made easy. And for the Aggies, it's going to be Mason Kraft, one of the post players for this Aggies team, averaging 10 points and the leader with 7 rebounds per game. And Coach Sundrell kind of talked about it, not as post-heavy, losing Bruner and Shep from last year's team, but Kraft has filled in that role nicely, still averaging 10 points per game, and I think he'll have the ball a lot in that post look against a smaller Ray J's team.
And that's what my portion of the conversation was going to be, about the size versus this Ray J's team. Last year, this Velva Aggies team was full-grown men playing against, freshmen and 8th graders at the time last year. Everybody's got a year older, but this Aggies team, they line up with 6 seniors on their roster right now, and Mason Kraft being one of the focal points on the offensive and defensive side of the floor, comes in standing 6'2". Jace Becker probably gives up maybe about 2 inches, but I'm excited to see what kind of game that they can have. It's going to be a good battle down on the bottom, and I think he can hit it from the outside as well.
Yeah, that's what Sundrell said, is it might be 100 to 100. It's going to be a high-scoring affair, and I think that favors the Jays, because last year in that tournament game, that's how the Aggies got the win, was just being dominant on the glass and in the post. But I think we're in for an intriguing matchup here this afternoon, David.
It for sure is going to be a good matchup, and we're just going to switch gears as the Ray Jays are maybe coming out here in just a second, but we're going to take a peek at our Division B state rankings.
At number 1, 19 first place votes. Central McLean still 17-0. No losses yet for them. Our Redeemers at 2. Ray at 3. Hankinson at 4. Midway Minto making it into the top 5 for the first time at the 5 spot with the 14-2 record. And then receiving votes, Bishop Ryan, Oaks, and New Rockford Cheyenne. And David, seeing Bishop Ryan, seeing Ray, we got that on the schedule. Could be a possible matchup that Game Day Media will be covering, and that's going to be a good game too.
Possibility has been confirmed. We are going to be there. The athletic director over at Bishop Ryan and Cole Edwards got us a spot mid-court. We're going to be there bringing you the action. As it sits right now, the number 3 Ray Jays are going to be taking on the receive votes on the 20th of February. Tip-off about 7:15-ish from the Lions Den in Minot, North Dakota. Going to be a fascinating one. But as we take a look at that Ray team sitting with that 1 loss, the only losses in that top 4 are Ray and our Redeemers, both of them to Central McLean.
Yep, they deserve all those first place votes. There's a reason for that.
That is our North Dakota Associated Press Sportscasters and Sports Writers Association polls, brought to you by Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley, North Dakota. You can find them on Facebook at Prairie Home Furnishings. You can find them at Stanley, or you can visit shopphf.com. Find all the local inventory that they have in stock for you. Right now, right at midcourt, no surprise here, our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight is going to be the fantastic freshman, number 5, the birthday boy.
The birthday boy. I like that. Fantastic freshman. It's like the Fantastic Four, but Fantastic One, Ty Barman as the freshman. But yeah, he's great. 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And yeah, you see the 20 points per game, and you're like, all right, that's good. But what I really love is the 4 assists. He's not ball dominant. He picks his spots. He gets to his spots, but he's also very good at dishing the ball out to his open shooters.
He can do just about everything. He plays well above the rim. We've seen quite a few rim rockers from Ty Barman as just a freshman. His basketball IQ this seems to be a thing on this area of basketball. Is his IQ is well beyond a freshman age, and he is such a fascinating player to watch. Really good student athlete for this Ray Jays organization. He brings inside outside presence. He's so long and can really stretch out. He usually sits at the top of their 1-2-2 press and makes it an absolute nightmare to match up with him.
Yeah, he is quite the prospect. And as an 8th grader last year, we saw some rim rockers, but it's kind of like a video game. He has upgraded. Now he's doing reverse dunks, 180 up and unders. Man, he is a special athlete, and hopefully we get some showtime here this afternoon on a Valentine's Day. It's his birthday. We got to get some birthday jams, right?
Yeah, you got to get some maybe they'll wish it at the end of the game. They got to win in order for some of those special things to happen. But that is our Red Rock Chevy GMC player spotlights. Mr. Mason Kraft of the Velva Aggies and Ty Barman of the Ray Jays.
And I think those will be the two matched up on the court. Should be a fun battle, size against size, as we are 2.5 until tip-off and starting lineups. It should be a fun one here. We'll be right back after a few more words from our great sponsors.
Mark your calendars. Best Angus and Quarter Horses annual production sale will be taking place on Monday, March 2nd. We've been raising registered Black Angus and Quarter Horses in some of North Dakota's most rugged badlands for almost 20 years. This year's offering will include 11 top-cut 2-year-olds and 85 yearling bulls. We'll have 3 fancy ranch geldings and 2 excellent prospects from our new stallion, Classy Red Favors. Lunch at noon, sales at 2. Hope to see you there.
Welcome back into the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. A minute and a half until this one gets going, but also District 5 Championship Night. David, this might be one of the top days for Game Day meet of all time. We get a star matchup between the Ray Jays and the Velva Aggies on top of Saturday Championship Night for District 5 and girls.
And before any of this started, Randy Peterson, Titus Stenberg had the Alexander Comets taking on the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers down at the well. So we've got 5 games here on tap for you on Game Day Media. Really looking forward to this one, and really looking forward, you and I, partner, and Colton and my kid Julian, he's around here somewhere.
Are we sure?
Getting influenced by some of this black and red Ray Jays here, but we're as soon as this game's over, we're hightailing it over to Williston. We got more basketball tonight. Going to be a fantastic day of basketball.
And my wife was wondering why we didn't have any Valentine's Day plans. It's all because of David.
Well, that's what my wife told me too. She said, I thought we were going to maybe do something special. I go, well, we can go have popcorn at the gym if you want, but you're my Valentine and I'm yours today.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to turn it down to Stuart Dolan for our public address announcing. Take it away, Stuart.
Would everybody please stand, remove headgear, face the flag, and honor our nation by singing along with our national anthem. Welcome to this afternoon's ball game between the Velva Aggies and the Ray Jays. First, the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Velva Aggies. Number 1, a senior, Kason Larson. Number 2, a senior, Cooper Kettleson. Number 3, a senior, Mason Kraft, sorry. Number 5, a junior, Wes Nicholson. And a senior, number 12, Reese Steffen. Head coach is Isaac Sundal, assisted by Matt Roberts and Charles Colby. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Aggies. A sophomore, number 0, Jace Becker. A senior, number 1, Grady Parizek. A sophomore, number 2, Blake Bergstrom. A freshman, number 5, Ty Barman. And a senior, number 24, Brody Signer. Head coach is Michael Bergstrom, assisted by Artie Larson and Matt Ray.
And here we go. I don't know about you, David, but I love these black, blue, and gold jerseys for the Aggies. I feel like all teams should have their white, their team color, and then a black uniform that you can rotate throughout the season. But that's just my opinion.
Well, you know me, being the pirate boy that I have. I don't mind seeing this blue and gold in this Ray J gym.
And here we go. Aggies win the tip. They'll have the first possession here this afternoon. Steffen, hand off to Kittleson. Backdoor cut to Steffen, up and under, contested by Barman, but then Steffen gets it right back. Thought about going 1-on-2, now he's gonna let his teammates catch up to him. Mason Kraft, 10-7 per game as one of the post players for this Aggies team, and that's gonna be a quick foul on the birthday boy, Ty Barman.
That is one thing that the Jays have really avoided this season is foul trouble, but there's been a couple of times where Ty's been into some foul trouble, able to play through it. I remember that district championship game last year.
Nicholson off the bat.
Comes ready to go. But yeah, he's played with fouls before. He's such an in-control basketball player as Signer looks to hit one from the outside to match.
Couldn't do it. Kraft the rebound. That's what he does for this Aggies team. Now he's up top, guarded by Barman. There's our star player spotlight, brought to you by Red Rock Auto. Nicholson driving, coming back from that sprained ankle, fadeaway Jay, no good. Kittleson, offensive rebound, bats it off Signer. Smart play from the senior.
Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, off the mark and lack of boxing out, but good heads-up play from the senior Cooper Kittleson to get that extra possession.
Floated into Kraft. High post, hand off to Kittleson. He's going to attack it now. Kick out. Nicholson wants another one. That one's short. Rebound to Kraft. Up and in.
And that's exactly what we talked about in our pregame show, his ability. These Velva Aggies are so strong. They're able to just box and hit from the outside as Bergstrom tries to dial one up from deep. But they are so early. Yeah, they're so conditioned and they're so strong.
And you can already see the pace from this Aggies team is completely different from last year.
Yeah, it's just up and down.
Yeah. 7-0 Aggies lead on the road against the number 3 team in Division B. Becker, spin move, stop, fake, up and in.
Wow, what a beautiful spin move from the youngster, Jace Becker. Some of the best footwork in probably the entire state. This is a tough place for the Aggies to get stuck without the dribble.
Yeah, you can tell he's a quarterback every time he steps on the basketball court. Steffen in the corner, picked up his dribble, out to Nicholson. Swing it over to Kittleson, now working the left side. Kraft, he wants a 3. He gets one.
Mason Kraft and this Velva Aggies team coming right out, punching these Ray Jays square in the chin.
Aggies representing District 6, the Ray Jays District 5. A nice Region 3 battle. That one's stuck. Going to be a jump ball. We'll stay down here with the Jays.
We take a quick look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Not going for the fake as Mason Kraft and just tying them up. Again, a strong muscle play from these Velva Aggies.
Inbound to Becker, now out to Signer. Jays getting into their offense. Ball in the hands of Bergstrom, the leading scorer at 24 points per game. And Cooper Hayes has come off the bench already. Becker in the middle, in and out around the rim, and Kittleson controls the rebound.
Yeah, those finishes about 3 to 5 feet from the rim are typically put in. Just early bounces going the wrong way for the Ray Jays.
Aggies up by 8, trying to make it double digits already. Into Kason Larson. And we'll stay down here.
No reset of the shot clock. Brody Siner must have touched just enough of the ball to where they called him out of bounds down on that baseline.
Bounce pass to Steffen, up and in, and that's a 10-point lead already for the Aggies here on the road in a tough environment. They're making it look easy.
Yeah, a 10-2 run here to start the game as the Ray Jays kind of figure out what to do here as Cooper Hayes stops this little run.
You know, Cooper Hayes starting to score a little bit more, only at 4 points per game, but when we were here against Stanley, 10 points off the bench, and if they can get that production from him as Nicholson lines it up, that one's short, saved in by Larson to Kittleson, 4-2, just the effort plays, and that's what Coach Bergstrom said. This is going to be an effort game.
Yeah, you have a ton of room down on both baselines, so when that ball does get going out of bounds, there's a lot of opportunity to get another possession for your team, and they capitalized on that.
Bergstrom answers with a 3 of his own, and that's going to lead us to a Nesset timeout. Aggies striking first, 14-7 on the NCC scoreboard. We got a fun one halfway through the first. We'll be right back.
For the healthcare services you need and expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Quick Nesset timeout. We're back here. Pressure put on by the Jays. Aggies break it. Larson, 3-point look. That one's off the mark. Rebound to Becker. Up to Barman. One-on-one. And he lost it, but it's going to be because of the foul on Nicholson.
We take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Just fast transition basketball. I didn't see a whole lot there. I didn't see much of a foul, but it definitely maybe sold it as he was trying to get up to the rim. But to me, I think we saw the same thing. Just maybe lost control of that basketball going to the hoop.
Selling the foul. That's an art nowadays.
Yeah, if you sell it too hard, they'll call you for a flop warning.
You know, they always said they would implement that in the NBA level, and then they never did. It makes the NBA unwatchable at moments.
Almost all the moments.
Yeah. Unless you're a diehard like me, you probably don't have much interest in the NBA anymore.
I was hoping to see Giannis maybe get over to that Minnesota Timberwolves team this year, but no such luck.
It seemed like it was going to happen, and then it didn't. Nicholson, now he's fouled on the floater attempt. And you can tell this game, it doesn't impact their postseason positioning at this moment, but they're playing with some energy out there, some chippiness. And Bergstrom said that last year's regional game didn't really matter, but I don't know if that's the same for the players on the court.
Yeah. Yeah, both of them said it. They said that was a long time ago is what head coach Isaac Sondrel said, and Michael said it really doesn't matter. But you know deep down,
these players,
these guys remember it.
They were all a part of that. Nicholson goes 1 for 2. Started off with a 3, then a couple tough shots not going his way. See if that free throw gets him back into it. Becker looking to attack, reverse layup, got the roll.
Nice play from Jace Becker there, just using his body, creating separation, and almost kind of a fadeaway hook shot of some sort almost.
And now, after that timeout, Ray Jays looking a lot more like themselves.
Yeah, down 15-11 on our NCC scoreboard. Biggest test that these Ray Jays have seen thus far is we got a turnover, a rare turnover from Blake Bergstrom. Since mid-December, Powers Lake, Alexander, probably the next closest teams that gave Ray a run, and both of them, they were beat by about 20 apiece.
They handled them fairly well. Now Nicholson guarded by Siner, this time spin move into the lane, left-handed scoop shot, no good. It was short. Hayes the rebound.
Just wasting no time does the Ray Jays get out and go as Ty Barman tries to hit one from the outside.
Just off the top of the backboard, maybe the shot clock. It did bounce in, but no good.
Hopefully that's not the birthday bounce that we're looking for tonight. We want to see that go in without it hitting the shot clock for the young guy.
But you can tell it's his birthday. It still went in.
Yep.
See if he hunts for a few more of those shots. Drive, stop, but he looked like he, maybe drug his feet on the jump stop, so it's going to be a travel. It was a nice move.
Yeah, definitely between Nate Allen and the other officiating crews here looking to see, making sure that they make the right call in this big game, but maybe he hit a sweat spot down on the bottom. His right foot looked like it maybe kind of gave out a little bit as Signer does the same play as Jace Becker. He swats it off the backboard, goes with the left side off the mark for
Becker not able to clean it up. Steffen brings it up, guarded by Becker. Nice move into the lane. Now he's stuck, got to get it out. He does to Cambit. Now Nicholson thought about the pull-up three, instead goes to Steffen. Free throw jumper, rolls in. Or Kittleson, pardon me.
Kittleson comes in averaging about 12 points, 4 rebounds a game. The biggest thing that is highlighted from Isaac Sondral is his steals. He's got 49 on the season and using that long body and 69 deflections for the young man.
Cam beats 5 points per game off the bench, and now he travels, so that's a turnover. And that's, I mean, you want to look at positive and negatives about being injured. Some new players into new roles and done fairly well. And I think that'll prepare them for tournament time.
Oh, for sure, yeah. They've bounced back with no problem. It doesn't look like any of these kids have missed any kind of step whatsoever.
And now we'll look for Luke Selzer, the 6'4 senior. He missed 8 games with a broken foot. He said he might be back in limited fashion this afternoon. We'll see how that plays out. Now Hayes drives, and that is way too easy.
Really nice take from Cooper Hayes. One thing that Cooper does, he doesn't have to be the guy over here at this Ray Jays program. He's able to kind of score, get some collections and garbage points maybe, but what I really like about Cooper's game is he's got just about as many rebounds per game as Ty Barman. He comes in averaging about 5 boards a night.
Kraft, that was a tough shot. Cleaned up by Steffen and one, Reese Steffen, and he is pumped up.
Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Big play from Steffens and fading away. Gets a big flex over to his fans, making the drive from Velva.
Yeah, nice crowd that's made the hike over here to Ray J land. Now Kaysen Larson will check in for Nicholson.
I like the point that Coach Sondral made earlier. This game was supposed to be played over in Berthold as part of their Super Saturday. Like I said earlier, Mother Nature played in our favor, but he was really looking to try find that neutral court to see what his team was really made of, where there isn't really home court advantage at all.
But then he said it probably doesn't matter when you look at the Ray Jays and the games they've won on the road at neutral sites.
Mason Kraft skying for the rebound there. You can see these kids just...
They got to box him out. He's doing it both on the defensive boards and offensive.
Yeah, part of the reason why he was a Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight is his two-way ability.
Nice pass, but Larson not able to get the scoop layup. Bergstrom, what a hesitation cross and the foul, so he'll go to the charity stripe for 2.
Take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay. Something we've seen Blake Bergstrom do all career is just that little Allen Iverson hesitation and cross, and he is so explosive to the hoop. Something that he maybe doesn't get enough credit for is his explosive ability downhill.
Would you say that's his player comp? Because now that you say that, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's some high praise. Allen Iverson here in right North Dakota.
Yeah, he is a phenomenal player. It's been fun. I've known him since the day he was born. Just his effort, even down at the 2nd and 3rd grade level, he's just such a fascinating player to watch. We're super lucky to have players like him in our region. A lot of youngsters really look up to how Blake Bergstrom plays.
And for the Aggies, there he is, number 14, Luke Selzer, making his way back from that injury. See what kind of impact he has. That shot's up way too hard. Rebound to Becker. 20 seconds. See if the Jays go fast or slow it down for the final shot. Barman, and he's fouled, trying to get into the lane. Reach-in call.
I think they're going to whistle up Selzer right off the bat. Nope, they're going to whistle up Steffen for the reach. Just his first personal foul. That's going to be a matchup to watch all night. That's going to be really fun. Ty Barman just trying to go up above everybody. Gets a little undercut. It's Isaac Sandro kind of looking at what did we do there?
Lob play, and Barman's fouled on it.
That personal foul whistled to Cambits.
Barman now on the left wing, going to drive baseline. That is a tough drive, and he's fouled. This time he'll go to the line.
This is such a great play design from Michael Bergstrom. You have to honor Blake Bergstrom coming on the cross court and Jace Becker down on the bottom while you put your best defender a one-on-one on an island against Ty Barman.
Barman now 3 of 3 from the line. And that's the thing also, Selzler on Barman, that's a mismatch, but Selzler has to get out there because Barman can shoot it from 3.
That's been Michael's kind of MO this season, is I just can't have Ty Barman fall in love with that three-pointer. He can hit it for sure, but I want his ability to get to the rim, attack the rim. That is Ty Barman's basketball style.
Now that foul goes on the Jays.
I think it's Colton Grove, yep.
Push in the back is the call. 9.4 seconds left in our opening quarter, brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services. See if the Aggies can get off a good look. Pressure slowing them down. Steffen riding the sideline, and he stepped out of bounds. So now the Jays will have the last attempt.
Coach Sandrell again asking for a little bit of an explanation. He's trying to ask where he stepped out of bounds.
He might be wondering for a blocking foul too, because when you get up that sideline, even the littlest of bumps can knock you off your path.
3.2 seconds to go here. A lot of time for this Ray Jays team as everybody's flying back to the hoop.
Signer's going to be the guy. Pull up 3, one-leg floater, in and out, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Aggies had a 10-point lead. We look at this one more time. One-legged floater from the three-point line. He was down on the ground at the arc before the ball even hit the rim, but that does it. Aggies up 3 after being up 10 earlier in the quarter. Second quarter action coming up next.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Welcome back here, Game Day Media in Ray, North Dakota for a Region 3 matchup after 1. Aggies shooting 8 of 15 from the field, 53%, and then the Ray Jays 45%, 5 for 11. So that makes sense when you look at it. 19 to 16 after 1. Pace starting to increase here.
Yeah, really good shooting percentages from both of them. They shoot about 42% from the field over in Aggie land, about 29 from beyond the arc. So right on track to what they do. They hit about 67 points per game, and we're more than that right now.
Now Steffen on the right wing. Floats it into Nicholson. That's a triple team. Nice pass to Larson. That is an easy 2.
Just give and go basketball. Nice play. Finishing at the hoop high for Larson.
Signer open look. It's short. Rebound to Kittleson.
You know, we saw the Ray Jays settle for quite a few threes the other night when they played Stanley Blue Jays, and talking to Michael after that game was, again, we don't want to fall in love with that three-point line. All of our slashers that we have on our team, we want to make sure that we can get to the basket. I bet you they shot close to 20 to 25 three-pointers that night. I mean, Blake Bergstrom, I think, had 10 or 12 of them or something like that, but at that shooting rate, he was about 50%, which is incredible for anybody.
Kind of fallen in love with the outside shot so far in this one. Becker, backdoor pass. Chapriza back to Becker for 2. Ball movement excellent on both sides.
Just such an unselfish play from Jace Becker, getting it over to Grady Parizic, and then even more unselfish play, drawing the defender and dumping it down to Jace.
2 excellent team here tonight. Nicholson, the fadeaway J. Tough shot. Makes it look easy.
What a beautiful play from the Velva Aggies, Wes Nicholson.
Now Signer attacks. Layup was good, but they're going to call the foul on the ground.
You know, he's been back for now about a full week for Wes Nicholson. He came back last Saturday, but prior to that, missed 6 games, and the Velva Aggies missed him as well. You know, he brings about 12.5 points per game, 4 assists, 35% from the three-point line. So he's a very utilized tool for this Velva Aggies is Jace Becker with that up and under. We've seen it
Again with the footwork.
Yeah, he just gets that clap going. That's some stat that I've heard from a coach. I'm not going to say who it's from, but Jace Becker leads his team in claps, football and basketball. Just a good motivator.
Wow, what a nice finish with the left hand for Mason Kraft. He's now got 7 points on the ball game. Becker looking to go back to work. Draws the foul. See if it's on the shot.
We'll take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay. Just drives baseline. I think Jace probably thought, like, I'm in no man's land. I got to make a play on this, and just puts that shoulder down and just throws it at the hoop and goes back to the Surrey Valley Dental Group free throw line.
Becker with 8 points already, averages 15 per game. Short on that free throw. He's kind of been the go-to guy on offense here in the first half, especially with the outside shots not falling.
Yeah, you know, coming in, he's got 2 points in that first quarter, or 4 points in the first quarter, already 4 points here in the second quarter, now 5 for Jace Becker in just this quarter alone. He is such a valuable weapon for this Ray Jays team.
Kraft will bring it up, pressured by Barman. Now Nicholson swings it over to Steffen. He's looking to go to work. Kick to Nicholson in the corner. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Steffen, corner 3, the lefty puts it up and in, Reese Steffen.
What a great shot from Steffen, dialing it in from the tough corner, the lefty hitting it from the opposite side.
Now Cooper Hayes, nice move and the finish, 6 points for him. 28-23 on the NCC scoreboard. Aggies haven't trailed in this one yet. They were up 10, that was their max lead. Now it's at 5. Kraft looking to make it 8. He does. Tickles the twine.
And this is at 29% from the three-point line as Ty Barman goes hard to the rim against Cooper Kittleson. That's freshman on senior.
And that's one where Kittleson, whole Aggies team's got to get back because you're giving them space to drive and then picking up a lot of fouls here as that's his second. Grove checking back in this time for Brody Siner.
Also for the Aggies, Cambit's coming in. Cage Cambit's a 5'11" junior. Jace Becker lets the flyby happen.
This is a clinic.
Just a up and under clinic. You youngsters watching, pay attention to the footwork of Jace Becker. Get an appointment lined up with Jace Becker and the post play.
That's why you work on fundamentals all the time.
Fundamental
you
Friday.
You might think they're boring. Yeah, there you go. And now an offensive foul on Kittleson. That's going to be his third.
Take a look here at this RTC Network's instant replay. See if we can see something.
Or they're going to
maybe
whistle on Larson.
Maybe got a little push in the back there. Didn't look like a whole lot of contact. Our speed is slowed down about 80%, and in real time it might have been something worth calling. Apparently it was.
Becker out to Hayes, another fake. Pull up Jay. It's Pierre.
Cooper Hayes really trying to find his rhythm. He's at 10 at the end of the night against Stanley, so Cooper Hayes really proving to his team that he's ready to go here tonight.
And that's going to be another Nesset timeout called by Isaac Sundral. Aggies up on the NCC scoreboard 31-27, 4.5 remaining in the first half.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Out of the Nesset timeout. Talk to Nesset about their custom business packages. Now hiring. NessetConsulting.com is where you can find them. Want to give a shout out to the Ray Jays Booster Club. Doing great things for both Game Day Media and Ray J athletes, along with the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. Powers Lake, the Ranchers take on the Braves in the first game in the District 5 tournament at 4 o'clock.
What a night that's going to be. We got 3 good basketball games. We're not even halfway done to the games today. We had a breakfast brunch basketball, I guess is what you can call it, between Alexander and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. They had junior high, JV, maybe varsity, had 3 of them maybe 2 of them for sure, but it's going to be a foul whistled up against Jace Becker, I believe. Ty Barman.
Yeah, I think it was on Barman, just bumped him when Stefan was pivoting. That's his second.
We had the Comets and Honkers this morning. We got the Jays and the Aggies now. And then we start our District 5 championship night from the Well in Williston.
2 elimination games and a championship. Doesn't get much better than that, and that's going to be a travel on Kittleson. That's one thing, the Ray Jays winning the turnover battle. It's really that lackluster of 3-point shooting that has the Ray Jays down 4 early. Down to Becker in the post, another spin move, left-handed, got it to go. Jace Becker, have yourself a first half.
Man, the kid puts his hard hat on and goes to work on the bottom. Completely undersized, by right, has no business playing down there with the big guys, but he is one of the best in the business.
Wow, another big-time 3 from Reese Stefan, maintaining that separation.
Yeah, Jace has worked so hard down on that block, and here we go again. We're going to watch another one. Got away with maybe a little bit of a push-off.
Yeah, he's just strong going in the paint, not able to convert that one, but I love the aggressiveness from him with 13 first-half points.
And it's just second nature for him as we got a nice baseline drive. Ty's got to be careful. He's got those 2 personal fouls. You definitely don't want to pick up that third one, but Jace, he's so confident in his footwork. He has no problem going against you if you're 6'8" or 5'8". He's got no problems playing on the bottom.
Stefan passed it to Larson, now hand off to Kraft in the right corner, and that's going to be a kick ball violation on Barman. Bergstrom doesn't like the call.
So they're looking at the shot clock. That it said 37 on there, but what that was I think it was under 1 second, so it was like 0.37 seconds. But then they recalled the shot clock. Tough break for the Jays as they were really close to getting that 35-second violation.
Lob it into Cam Beats. Now out to Stefan, drives it right-hand layup, but he smoked it. Offensive rebound to Larson, and then he draws the foul. Take a trip to the Service Valley Denver free throw line.
Yeah, just some uncharacteristic mistakes there from the Velva Aggies driving in. That probably is converted more often than not.
Larson with 2 points coming in this second quarter. Now 2 tries at the line. No good on the first.
The Velva Aggies coming in 4-4 in the district. Probably could be sitting a little bit prettier in that district if they were fully healthy the entire season. I think they're sitting 4th currently in the district behind our Redeemers, Bishop Ryan.
That is quite the District 6 over there. Now another foul called. Barman on the drive. 2 more free throws for him. That's all 3 of his points coming from the line. Foul goes on Stefan.
Second personal foul for Kyle. Into the game, number 2, Cooper Kittleson, 6'1" senior. If you heard that name before, he's a quarterback for the Aggies.
He's been playing for the Aggies, I believe, since he was an 8th grader. It's been a long time. He's seen a lot of big moments in both the basketball and football world.
Yeah, really coming into the spotlight after some graduation last year, really making a name for himself in that quarterback spot.
Yeah, he averages 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And now that's out on Kraft, another turnover.
You know, it's fun watching these coaches go back and forth. They just kind of pace the sidelines as their teams go.
Yeah.
Michael likes to sit down in that corner over there, making sure that those back doors are not hit the out-of-bounds line when kids are taking it baseline. He likes to just kind of patrol that. That's a good heads-up play there from Cooper Kittleson. That's going to be off of Ty.
Oh, wow. No, that was definitely Kittleson throwing it off of Barman from what I saw. But the referee's having a better angle.
Yeah, it looked like it just was rolled off Ty Barman as Scott Heidel has to play limbo going underneath the I think they're going to maybe look at it again. Is it maybe processing? I wouldn't doubt if we saw this play reversed here.
When you just think about the physics.
Maybe not.
Nope. Call confirmed, get it to Becker. Now to Signer, Bergstrom off the screen. Nice defense from Steffen. One extra down to Becker. Step through, kick out, Barman 3. Puts it in, Ty Barman. His first field goal comes from the Tile Hardware 3-point line.
You know, Dylan Loper has called it a couple different times. The angles that we have sitting up here, that shot was dead on. And I think I was about to call it money as soon as he left the fingertips for Ty.
Kraft no good on the fadeaway. And now a push going to be called on Colton Grove. Ray J's not in favor of that one.
5 team fouls for the Velva Aggies, just 3 for the Ray Jays as a big man coming in. Luke Selzer, 6'3", senior coming in.
Kraft will inbound bounce pass. That one is going to be thrown out of bounds, but it's Brayson Hammer who's checked in, the 5'10 sophomore. Coach Sandro had a lot of good things to say about him. One of those players who wasn't even getting playing time, and then injuries happen, and he's been a role player, now still getting some minutes for the Aggies, averaging 5 points per game.
Yeah, was able to probably showcase some of his stuff, and coach saw something and said, man, you're in the rotation now, youngster.
This is quite the game for him to be in. Barman rings up another one. That one's short, out of bounds, going to stay with the Jays. 1:43 remaining in our first half. Bergstrom will inbound. Floats it out to Signer, top of the key. Guarded by Larson, he's going to attack middle, and there's going to be another foul called, and now Signer holding that left finger, one of those fingers. Maybe jammed it, but luckily it's his left hand, not his right.
Yeah, he finishes so well from both sides, it's probably hard to say which one is his dominant hand.
Short on the first. Signer, no scoring from him yet. One of the leaders with 13 points per game for the Jays. And now he's on the board with 1. And we're tied up. First time since 0-0 at the tip-off. 35-35 on the NCC scoreboard. Kraft will bring it up for the Aggies. Pressured by Barman. Swings it over to Hammer. Top of the key, that's another one. Hines who's checked in. Now Selzer looking to get into the paint, and that's going to be another foul. Whistled on the ground.
Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Good strong play from Selzer. He goes up, and that's going to be a foul whistled against Colton Grove. Again, his 3rd personal foul, 4th team fouls. Yeah, 3 quick fouls. They're going to need his body in there. He's a big one.
Yep.
That's some of the differences in starting lineups is depending on who they play, they either give Grove the nod or Parizek the nod.
Selzer looking to go to work again. Fade away, Jay. That one's short. Barman the rebound. Selzer still looking to get on the board in his return to action here this afternoon. Hayes, wide open shot. No good. Signer ends up with it in the corner, looking to go to work. Kick out, Barman. Extra pass. Becker wants to get it done from 3. He does. Jace Becker continues a stellar first half. 16 of the 38 points, and the Ray Jays lead for the first time this afternoon.
Did that pendulum just swing right
I believe
there
it
over
did.
to the Ray Jays side? Let's see what the Velva Aggies can answer.
Kraft in the paint, trying to use that footwork. Out to Steffen, big 3, that's no good. And I think it's like Hammer got undercut going for the rebound by Bergstrom.
That's a tough call there. That's a good box out, but as Steffen went up, was it Steffen or was it Hammer?
It was Hammer.
As Hammer went up, Blake kept his body boxing out and kind of at the disadvantage for getting that foul right there.
2 free throws for Brayson Hammer. The lefty connects on the first. His first point of the game off the bench. Selzer will check out again along with Micaiah Hines. Now Nicholson at the score table. He'll check in for Hammer if this one is a make. And it just rolls out. Barman the rebound. Ray Jays with a 2-point lead can hold for the final shot. Bergstrom will slowly come up the court. Now Seiner almost lost it. Now he does get it down to Becker. Becker, pull up Jay. That's no good. Rebound to Hammer. Up to Kraft. Breakaway. Layup for 2.
Good heads up from the Velva Aggies, beating Ray at their own game in that fast-paced transition basketball.
2 seconds. Seiner, what a move at the buzzer. Brody Seiner getting it to go, giving the Ray Jays the lead at the halftime break. We got a fun one, just like the coaches thought. It was going to be high scoring. 40-38 at the break. Jays up 2 on the NCC scoreboard. We'll come back with the Bank of Tioga halftime report.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Bourgault is a premier implement manufacturer, and Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, is a premier Bourgault dealer, receiving top dealer by territory and top service by territory the last several years. Sean Rapp, recognized as top salesman by territory the last 3 years. It's the result of a dedicated staff working hard to ensure customers receive the finest in Bourgault drill sales, parts, and service. Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company in Kenmare, located in Mohall.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
Cattlemen, the Northwest Select Simmental Sale would like to invite you to our annual sale Saturday, March 14th at 1 o'clock p.m. with a free lunch starting at 11 o'clock featuring 80 Simmental and Sim Angus bulls and heifers. If you can't make it, the sale will be broadcast on DV Auction. Juniors all open heifers will be eligible for the Northwest Select Junior Futurity Show this summer. For more information, call Bob Grant at 701-340-8082 or Gary Cease at 701-509-1154.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Mark your calendars. Best Angus and Quarter Horses annual production sale will be taking place on Monday, March 2nd. We've been raising registered black Angus and Quarter Horses in some of North Dakota's most rugged badlands for almost 20 years. This year's offering will include 11 top-cut 2-year-olds and 85 yearling bulls. We'll have 3 fancy ranch geldings and 2 excellent prospects from our new stallion, Classy Red Favors. Lunch at noon, sales at 2. Hope to see you there.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Fisher Family Chiropractic in Williston and Ray, where healthy families grow. From pregnancy to infants to grandparents, our gentle, natural care keeps your whole family aligned, active, and feeling their best. Always welcoming new patients in our Williston and Ray offices. Build lifelong wellness together. Come see why we have been voted Best of the Bakken for 8 years in a row in Williston and Ray.
Hey, welcome into the Bank of Tioga halftime show. Two convenient locations in Crosby and Tioga, North Dakota. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga. Ray Jays down 10, 14-4 early in this one. And then they looked a lot like themselves in that second quarter, and that's got them a 2-point lead at the break, 40 total points, 16, almost half of them coming from Jace Becker, phenomenal in the first half. Bergstrom held to 5, all in the first quarter. That's some great defense put on by the Aggies. Ty Barman with 8, 5 of those coming from the free throw line, and then a three-pointer. Cooper Hayes with 8 points off the bench, and Brody Siner with 3 points. All coming towards the end of that second quarter. And you look at that, Aggies just got to be stronger in the post against Becker. And we thought coming into this one, the Aggies would have that advantage, but Jace Becker said, hold on, my friend.
Yeah, wait a little minute here, guys. Yeah, Jace Becker really putting the team on his back here in this first half. And that's the beauty of this basketball team from Ray. There's so many weapons that they can have. Tonight it's been Jace Becker and Cooper Hayes stepping in, getting some minutes off the bench, while Brody Siner, is trying to maybe struggling from the outside, maybe dealing. We thought maybe a forearm or a finger potential injury. And Ty Barman's been kind of quiet as well, just hitting some bunch of free throws and one big three-pointer in that second quarter. But, the Velva Aggies, this is something I don't know if we've said in the last couple of years, but at halftime, Blake Bergstrom's only got 5 points, and big part to the defense from the Velva Aggies. Everywhere Blake goes, there's a defender in his face within a half a step.
Yeah, he hit that three kind of right off the bat in that first quarter, and then it reminded the Aggies, all right, we have to guard this guy. Then they did a great job. Only 5 points for him. As we flip it over to the Aggies, gave up a 10-point lead, down by 2, 38 total points. 3 coming from Kaysen Larson, 4 from Cooper Kittleson, 12 from Mason Kraft, 5 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter. Wesley Nicholson with 6 points. Reese Steffen with 12, including 2 huge threes in that second quarter to stay afloat. And then Brayson Hammer with 1 point. And then team-wise, shooting 55.5% from the field, 3 of 6 from the line. And for the Ray Jays, 61% from the field, 75% from the line. David, we look at these two teams, and there's a lot of shot makers on both squads. Not shot takers, they're shot makers.
Yeah, it's two in the same breath almost. These shot takers are the same shot makers on both sides, but I'm super impressed with Kyle Steffens, his ability to get some shots off the lefty. Big three-pointer in that first half over on that bottom baseline corner here at Curt Hodenfield Court, but his ability, he's such a fast basketball player. It's so fun watching him. Wes Nicholson really coming to go, and then I'm really impressed with the minutes from the big man coming in and out. Selzer able to just try to find a rhythm with the team. He's been out a little bit. He's now back into, trying trying to get his legs a little bit. I'm sure practice isn't quite as intense as what the basketball games are, but again, he's been out. They're trying to get him back in. The other kid that's been out is Wes Nicholson. He's been out for a week almost. This is his first couple of games back. And, it's really fun to see him get back into a rhythm. This Velva Aggies team, when they're healthy, is the real deal.
Yeah, I'm just impressed. We talked about last year, they lost a lot of that scoring for the Aggies. They were seniors, and now you got these role players stepping into new roles, and they've done a good job taking on the scoring torch in this 25-26 season as we get ready for second half action. Brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services. Aggies will have the ball first, down by 2, trying to get back to that early first quarter pace and defense.
It's kind of a rarity that teams like Ray Jays exist in a varsity world, a bunch of sophomores able to play at such a high level. The Velva Aggies, there's a big defensive play from Grady Parizek.
Used his head.
The Velva Aggies lineup is really what you would like to see as a program developer, is just nothing but seniors and juniors leading your team, and have a meaningful JV team. That's, to me, is what the most impressive thing year in and year out is, just junior, senior dominated teams.
Nicholson, top of the key, looking to go to work on Parizek. Euro step, and he draws the foul on the shot.
Take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay. Just hesitation, tries to go back and forth. Got a really good defender in Grady Parizek and just puts it on the rim and earns another trip to that Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Big thanks to our premium sponsors, NCC and RTC Networks, two of the best in the business, providing internet quality services, TV, everything you could possibly imagine. They power up GameDay Media. We have a problem, we make a phone call, they take care of it. Is such a great relationship between us and RTC Networks and NCC.
Nicholson goes 2 for 2, and we're tied up at 40 here in the third quarter. Becker looking to get back to that first quarter business. Puts it up, that one's off. Rebound to Larson. Up to Kittleson. He slows it down, back to Kraft. Thought about the pull-up 3, puts it on the deck. It's taken away by Seiner. 2-on-1 for the Jays. Dump off pass to Barman. Takes his time, and he missed. Got it on the putback. 10 points for Barman now.
I was hoping to see maybe a little high flying with an alley-oop here between Brody Seiner. But if I'm Brody Seiner on that play, I'm going to try probably draw into the defender and go right up with that left hand and try finish at the rim.
Nicholson, corner 3. That one is way short. Offensive rebound to Larson, extra pass to Kraft, and he smoked the layup. Larson, another rebound, kick out, Steffen 3, way off the mark. Becker the rebound.
The Ray Jays able to really avoid a disaster there of 4 shot attempts from the Velva Aggies as Ty Barman tries it from the outside and puts it in.
5 quick points for Barman now, and the Ray Jays up by 5, 45-40 on the NCC scoreboard. Nicholson, crossover, 3-pointer. That one's short again. You can tell he's still trying to get into that basketball shape shooting-wise. Been short on a few shots, and that's going to lead us to a nested timeout. Ray Jays put their claws into this one early in the third, 45-40 on our NCC scoreboard.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Welcome back to this high-pace, high-octane game here in Ray, North Dakota, a Region 3 matchup.
You know, you talked about maybe the conditioning of Nicholson. When he shot that free throw, he really took some extra time. He had the ball on his hip, kind of looking up, maybe trying to catch his breath, as Jace Becker trying to put on an offensive clinic of footwork down there on the bottom. But I wonder if, you talked about, I wonder if that has anything to play with those last 2 shots that were kind of short from him.
Yeah, he's just trying to get back into game shape, and that's going to be a charge call on Kraft.
You take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. There it is right there. Ty Barman in position, and you can see that forearm extending out from Mason Kraft drawing up his first personal foul. Really nothing to worry about on that side.
Bergstrom pull-up floater, in and out. Becker tips him to himself, got the offensive rebound, now goes back to work, and he missed again. Now it seems like in this third quarter he's forcing a little bit.
Little bit, yeah. I'm surprised that floater maybe didn't go in, but it's so fun to see Jace Becker really rise up, kind of such a smart rebounder. He can tip it anywhere on the court. He knows where the ball's going to go.
Kittleson trying to work on Bergstrom. Drives baseline, but he's out of bounds. Turnover Aggies.
I was about to say it was 2-on-2 right there in that corner. Kittleson on Bergstrom. And there isn't a whole lot of room on that baseline.
No.
They look to try push you baseline just because of the tight lines. And it might play something to do with that gray line, if you can see it on our camera there. Might mess with the kids a little bit as they're driving baseline, either thinking they're out of bounds or have hardly any room.
Becker can't convert the three-point look. Yet to get a bucket here in the third after a phenomenal first half with 16 points. And now another offensive foul, this time on Kittleson. A moving screen as Bergstrom hit the deck.
Just kind of barely missed that one, but Cooper Kittleson puts his hands in the air wondering, what did I do wrong? Isaac Sondrel kind of wondering the same thing as well. Our replay, unfortunately, isn't going to be able to help.
That's his third personal. Cooper Hayes floater in the lane, got the nice little roll. 10 points for Cooper Hayes.
And what a weapon to have come off the bench in the freshman Cooper Hayes. You'd never really skip a beat. There's that.
Barman likes it. He says, yeah, I'm defending right now.
Yeah, you can see here some testosterone running out right. Tough play. That's a quarterback throwing it right into the abs and lower mid-region for Ty Barman.
Nicholson can't hang on to the pass. Cooper Hayes steals it. Ray J's out the gate, up to Signer. Thought about the three, but he traveled. Maybe he should have just taken the three in transition. Got too excited. So many options.
Yeah, there is so many options. I've seen Brody Signer pull that trigger so many different times, just catch and shoot from that spot. Maybe tried to get a little too fast.
Kittleson going to drive baseline again. Kick out Kraft, three, they need it. Again, that one's short. Aggies ice cold right now. Up to Bergstrom, they got a 3-on-1. Bergstrom floats it up, Barman can't haul it in. That'll be a turnover. Almost got showtime.
Almost got showtime. I was talking to Michael before the game. If we could actually throw an alley-oop a little bit easier, and maybe make everything look a little bit easier. They hit a couple over in.
And another travel.
They had a couple alley-oop attempts over in Trenton a couple weeks ago as Isaac Sondrel wants to take a timeout. We're going to take one with them. Visit netsaconsulting.com, see what kind of custom business package they can do for you. We'll be back.
Tioga welcomes you to discover new opportunities. Here in the heart of oil country, our businesses fuel the region's oil and gas industry, and our workforce is the lifeblood of these businesses. That's why our many great companies always welcome new talent to help them sustain the industries they support. These high-paying careers, combined with the area's low cost of living, make it easy to see why so many choose a career in Tioga.
Well, David, only 2 points for the Aggies halfway through this third quarter. Like I said, just ice-cold shooting. They can't get back to what it was in the first quarter.
Yeah, you saw Isaac Sondrel over there before the timeout was taken after that last air ball. Just kind of hands through the head of like, what is going on here? This is a polar opposite of what that first 16 minutes of gameplay was like.
Yeah, at first it was like, this doesn't seem like a Saturday 2 o'clock tip-off. Now it's starting to feel that way.
Kind of looks like a Saturday 2 o'clock tip-off.
Becker trying to work some more magic. Kick out to Hayes, and that's off the mark. Turnover Jays.
Yeah, as Jace probably, if he's going to look for that one again, I think he's going to go up with that instead of kicking it out.
You got to think he's 0 for 4 to start the third, kind of taking a little bit of that confidence away. Nicholson slows it up, guarded by Signer. Over to Kraft. Now Steffen in the corner. Cross court to Kittleson's going to drive it. Pull up Jay. Too hard. Barman steals the rebound from Hayes and now gets it up to Bergstrom. Stop, pop, put it up and in.
And maybe that's what Blake Bergstrom needs to get going. Now 7 points on the night.
First point since early in the game.
Yeah, kind of been a non-regular factor that he normally is.
Nicholson really got it. Bounce pass down to Larson, and layup is no good. A little too far into the basket. Steffen got it right back. One-on-one. Stops. 4-2.
Good play. Way to stay with it from Steffen. Able to pick the pocket of Blake Bergstrom and get the other way for 2 big ones.
Becker spin move and one. Jace Becker. Yeah, he's back.
You take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. We've seen it all game long, and in his early career, just the ball fakes that he does. You know, your parents growing up, you got to throw that ball up in the air to get that defender coming off. You don't have to do that anymore. Just a quick look at the rim for Jace, and then if you bite on it, he's going to take advantage of you being up in the air, and he'll blow right past you.
48-28 run since midway through the first quarter for the Jays. Just a completely different game. Now Kraft drives on the baseline. That one's taken away by Becker. Tipped it and saved it to himself right at the baseline. Up to Bergstrom behind the back, but it's going to be a reaching call on Nicholson. And a technical goes on Nicholson as he didn't agree with the foul.
So they're going to shoot the fouls first. The first foul was whistled up against. I'd have to remember back who it was whistled against.
So that's 3 on Wes. Bergstrom good on the first. Now Nicholson will take a seat on the bench with 2:25 remaining in the third quarter.
So the foul must have been whistled to Nicholson. Didn't agree with the call, got rang up, and then now is at 4 personal fouls.
Yeah, that is it's not going to help.
So now they got to shoot the technical foul. They shot they shot the shot foul first, and now they should be shooting the technical foul. Then Ray Jays should retain the ball on the sideline out of bounds.
There, I was confused. The scoreboard only showed 52 points, but Bergstrom hit both free throws, so now my math converts. So with the Tile-Gaze Hardware 3-pointer, this could be a 5-point possession.
Yeah, okay. The technical foul, that was the technical foul. The other one was just a drive, a block. Foul was assessed.
There we go. We're figuring it out up here.
we need the official GameDay media official reviews. Gene Sterator.
Maybe he's available. Football season's over. Signer, what a move, but can't convert on the layup. Kittleson the rebound. And now a technical going to go on the Jays. It's going to go on Signer. Yeah, must be on Signer. Like I said earlier, a lot of chippiness in this one, David.
Yeah.
Signer thought he got fouled on the drive. Let the refs know about it. And now Steffen gets some free throws. Got the first. 15 points for Reese Steffen. And no good on the second. The Aggies need to see some shots go down here with 2 minutes remaining in the third.
So my official friend called me up or texted me. He said, if the personal foul made it 5 fouls, then you shoot the bonus. But if the T was what made the 5 fouls, then there is no free throws. So he just shot the technical free throw.
Does he need a job? He could be our Gene Sterator.
I'm not going to call his name out, but he does a lot of games for us already. The teaser, he's in the Watford City market.
Oh, okay, all right.
And it's not Titus Stenberg.
Hayes, step back 3. It's good. Cooper Hayes from downtown.
Big basket from Cooper Hayes. And an inbounds blunder by the Velva Aggies, giving another possession back to the Ray Jays.
13 points for Cooper Hayes. 14-point lead for the Jays. Now Bergstrom pressured by Steffen. Back to Barman. Give and go. Taken away by Steffen. Aggies look to go in transition. Steffen blocked by Barman! Off the backboard. Aggies retain it. Kittleson spin move. Fade away shot. That was a tough shot. No good. Grove the rebound. But man, what a block from Barman. Now on the other end. 4-2. Ty Barman.
Have yourself a series there, Mr. Ty Barman.
Looking like LeBron James at the high school level, and Nicholson answers with 2.
Oh my goodness. Trying to press the highlight button, not sure how many times I need to press it.
Every time.
Yeah, just record the whole thing.
Cooper Hayes floater, got it. Nice touch from Cooper Hayes. 7 points here in the third. 15 now on the game. 61-43. Ray Jays have blown it open.
On their 15th shot attempt of the quarter as Steffens gets another one.
Cooper Hayes swings it to Barman. Corner 3 is up. It's good. Ty Barman. Man, 10 points. 5 of those coming in the last 30 seconds.
On top of the high-flying block.
Kittleson is fouled, so 2 shots for Cooper Kittleson. Good on the first for Kittleson. 5 points, that's his first point since the first quarter early on. Aggies down by 18, can make it 17 here. They can't. Offensive rebound for Steffen. Give and go back to Kittleson. 3-pointers up. It's good. They needed that one. Big shot. 16-point game. Parizic for 2, and he's in the scorebook at the buzzer. What a shot from Parizic in transition. And wow, that was a hectic final 4 minutes of the third quarter. Ray J's up on our NCC scoreboard, 66-51. We'll see if the Aggies got anything left in the tank with fourth quarter action coming up next.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world,
while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
It was a Ray J takeover in the third quarter, outscoring the Aggies 26-13 in the third quarter to open up a 15-point lead coming into crunch time in the fourth quarter. Ray Jays will have the ball first. Bergstrom will control, guarded by Steffen. Cooper Hayes, Bergstrom, Becker, Parizic, and Barman on the floor for the Jays. Hayes thought about the deep 3, bounce pass to Becker, extra to Parizic. Doesn't want to take the shot. Now Becker out of control. Kick back out to Hayes. Under 20 left on the shot clock. Gets into the lane. Floaters up and just out. Rolled around the rim, but Parizic the offensive rebound and the Ray Jays control. Bergstrom against the triple team. He banked it in, but the foul's going to be on the ground. A push call on Steffen, his third personal. Steffen leads the Aggies with 17 points. Cooper Hayes at the top, guarded by Nicholson. Bergstrom, that one's from Yucatan. It's short. Rebound to Barman, goes up with it for 2. Man, first half it was Becker. Second half it's been the Ty Barman show.
The Killer Bees, Bergstrom, Brody, Bergstrom, Barman, Becker, Brody.
Nice shot there from Kittleson, the fadeaway banker. Bergstrom to Becker, they got space to operate. Parizic, layup, That one doesn't go. And then a foul, I believe, going to go on Parizek, chasing after the rebound, and Kittleson landed with his chest right on the ball. Probably knocked the air out of him a little bit.
Probably didn't get sacked a whole lot when he was playing quarterback, but that's got to feel like a defensive end coming right at your chest right there.
Still a lot of time remaining for the Aggies, down 15, but possession's going to be at a minimum. And the foul, another one going to go on Parizek, his third personal. But that's what Parizek does. That's his role. Get in the shorts. Nothing easy coming against Grady Parizek.
Yeah, you can see every time these Ray Jays, the ball is passed to that guy that you're guarding, they're so close, within arm's distance of them. They close out so well.
Drives, but that's going to be a travel. Move that pivot foot. Barman swings it to Becker. Nice fake, now in the lane. And it's tipped out by the Aggies, but man, look at that fake.
Take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay. I think he faked out our cameraman. Colton Lenzen going, what did I do? He got Colton
Colton's
Lenzen.
like, nah, I never fall for that.
You got it.
Hayes down to Becker, posting up. Down to Hayes, reverse layup with the right hand. Wasn't really even looking at the basket, and it's no good. Kraft, that one's tipped by Becker. And now it's a wild goose chase for the ball. And now somehow Steffen gets on it. It's going to be a jump ball. That was crazy.
We take a look here. That's Grady Parizek. That's Grady Parizek basketball, putting his body on the line for his teammates, and then everybody just dives on it. Ball is going to be retained by the Velva Aggies as Nate Allen takes a peek at that possession arrow, making sure that it's right.
Nicholson the crossover. Another foul going to go on Parizek, a push. Kraft hit the outside shot. And the way the points have been coming in the second half for the Aggies, you kind of just want the shot to count. You don't care about the foul.
Yeah, trying to get into a rhythm. The Velva Aggies looked like they were maybe 4 for 15 in that third quarter. Part of the reason.
Nicholson, hop step. That one's short again. Bergstrom, quarterback throw up to Barman. Barman, almost the end one, but 2 shots at the Service Valley Dunderwood free throw line for him.
We're just getting started here on Game Day Media. We had Alexander and Kenmare down at the well, a little brunch basketball this morning on the boys' side. We have this one, 5:57 to go here in the fourth and final quarter, not unless we look at overtime as Barman hits the second.
And over at the well, it was Alexander Comets winning 59-35.
That's a team that's really been on the up and up, is that Alexander Comets team. Another kind of perfect storm for this District 5 teams. They got a lot of size. They got a lot of kids that can play good quality basketball. A.J. Allard really has those boys rolling. They got a big one next week against, I think it's on the 17th. They got a big one at home against the Trenton Tigers. I think if the Tigers can win that one, they jump up in the standings in the District 5. Try to see how we can maybe get that one on board on Tuesday night.
Steffen looking to go to work. Reverse layup is good.
Good strong take from Steffens. They need to get him going even more than he already is.
Barman answers. Knock it down, big fella. 7 points in the fourth quarter for Barman, 25 on the game, 17 in the second half. Larson, three-pointers up, and that's good for the answer. If you're the Aggies, you can't just be trading baskets, though. Barman, another open look. Short rebound, fought for. Kraft ends up with it. Now he's got to get it out. Finds Nicholson, risky pass. Nicholson controls. And now taken away, but it's going to be a steal, a reach and call on Barman. I was getting ahead of myself. I thought we might get a slamma-jamma.
It's going to be a foul whistled up against Ty Barman. I think that's going to be his third personal foul.
And now it's free throws.
5th team foul for the Ray Jays. So if Velva wants to try claw back into this one, They've already got 2 free throw shot attempts here. Every time they blow the whistle for a foul, they're going to get to the line for 2.
Gotta have them. Gotta have them. Nicholson now 3 of 5 from the line. One more here. And 4 of 6. And now a timeout on the court. We'll stay here. Under 5 minutes remaining. Aggies down by 14. Gives us a chance to thank some of our great sponsors here at GameDay Media. Some of our live reads. The Divide County Quarterback Club, established in 1971. They will be taking on the North Shore Plaza Wildcats in the second game of the District 5 tournament tonight around 5:30. And also Faith Baptist Church over in Kenmare. Sunday school at 9:45. Worship follows at 11. And then the Pirates Booster Club, they'll be supporting their team in the District 5 championship tonight between the Pirates and the Honkers. Could be an instant classic.
Yeah, a rematch of last year. Really looking forward to seeing what head coach Pat Alberts can do as we take a quick peek at the bracket here. Action is going to start at the well between the number 7 Partial Braves and the number 4 Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers at 4. And then about 5:30-ish, the Divide County Maroons and Lewis and Clark North Shore Plaza Wildcats are going to go to battle to try to get in them 2 region qualifier teams. The higher seed will get the 3 seed, the lower seed will get the 4 seed, and then it's number 1 versus number 2. Probably the way that everybody thought of it at the beginning of this season. The number 1 Tioga Lady Pirates run the table in the district tournament. Haven't really been pressured a whole lot within the district, but within the region, they've had a couple of region wins, cross-region losses.
Pretty good run for their money in the first half, and then the Pirates close it out.
Yeah.
That was last night.
But the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers are a different team once they get into that bracket and that tournament time.
They really are.
And
it seems like the shots just never miss as Hayes lines it up, just like the Honkers do, and Hayes puts one in, his second Tioga A's Hardware 3-pointer.
You know, if I'd like to, you know, we're staying neutral here on Game Day Media. The bench for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers is a little bit
here
deeper.
We go. Barman throws it down and back up for 2. Ty Barman, man, the birthday boy, we can tell.
Beautiful play. I love when he gets out in transition 1. He can absolutely high fly, the frequent flyer, Ty Barman. The ferocious dunk.
The ferocious freshman, the fantastic freshman.
Some good minutes here from Colton Grove as he draws his 5th and final personal foul, falling out at the 4:09 mark.
Stefan good on the first. 2 for 4 from the line for him this afternoon. One more here. Got them both. 17-point deficit halfway through the 4th quarter. It's going to be a miracle if the Aggies are going to get a big road win here on Valentine's Day. Becker at the elbow. Picked up his dribble back out to Hayes. Becker underhand pass to Hayes. Fade away. Jay for 2. Cooper Hayes, man.
Little Dirk Nowitzki style right there. The fadeaway off one leg.
Got 20 points off the bench.
That is a good reserve for the Ray Jays, Cooper Hayes.
You got to think this might be his highest scoring game of the season, and it comes in a big spot.
Yeah, between that and was it Monday night that we were here against Stanley?
Yeah, 10 points in that one. He's already doubled that. Nicholson for 2 off the steal. Hayes out to Parizek, hand off to Bergstrom. 3-pointers up, too strong. Rebound to Hayes, saved it in to Kraft. Now outlet pass up to Steffen. They got numbers. Steffen versus Barman, got him in the air, but can't convert the layup. Becker Outlets to Barman.
And Ty affected that shot. Such a smart player as Blake Bergstrom gets the floater off the mark. But as soon as the kid went up for the shot, so did Ty Barman. He faked, but as Ty was coming down, he just stuck his hand out there.
We saw that against
still
Stanley, too.
Affected the shot. Yeah, for sure.
That's when I called him the OG Blake Griffin. Have you ever seen that highlight where he gets pump faked and does a 360 and still swats it? You got to look it up. You would understand my reference a little bit better.
It's Grady Prezick falling out with exactly 3 minutes to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Things are just getting underway over at the Well. Looked like they had just pressed the go live button. Going to be bringing all the action to you over at the Well. The final night from District 5 girls basketball at the Well. Randy Peterson, Dylan Loper, Titus Stenberg, Noah Fredrickson, myself going to be on the call. Try to avoid the Williams County Sheriffs getting to Williston on time.
Now you just outed yourself. They're going to be looking for you. Becker short on that one, but there is a foul. So 2 shots for Jace Becker.
Maybe they'll give him an escort into town.
There we go. I like that idea. Becker, 16 points in the first half, only 3. Those came in the third quarter. Now 2 chances from the charity stripe. Rounding in on the first. Puts him at 20. This is the second, so 16-point game. Under 3 minutes remaining. Steffen handoff to Cam Beats. Set back in the game. Kittleson thought about the step back 3, now instead goes to Steffen. Put it on the deck, picked it up. Guarded by Becker, handoff to Cam Beats. Kittleson spin move into the lane. He's in trouble. Gets it out to Steffen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Steffen stops, throws it up with the right hand. Way off the mark. Hayes the rebound.
Yeah, good defense from this Ray Jays team. Really aggressive. They're really smart when they go for the gamble as Cooper Hayes just over the outstretched arms as Blake Bergstrom with the rare turnover.
Aggies had quite the first punch thrown in that first quarter, but ever since it's been all Ray Jays. 77-51 run since it was 4-14. That shot's off. Barman the rebound, looks to push for the Jays. Euro step, layup, got it to go. Ty Barman yet again.
He is just so long. You know, he showed the ball, he kept it high. And when he keeps that ball high, there's not a whole lot of people in this state or in this region that can even keep up with that move.
No. Gambit's gonna drive it into the post, guarded by Bergstrom, poked away, stolen by Barman, up to Bergstrom. Looks to take it, blocked by Steffen. And Nicholson splits the double team, Euro step, wild layup way off the backboard. And now a minute remaining, Ray Jays up by 18. See if they slow it down. No, Becker. Hook shot layup for 2.
Looked like an old rec ball move there.
And that's the thing about the Ray Jays, even when they're up, they're still just go, go, go. That's the style they play, and obviously it works for them. The Aggies are slower on offense than as Kittleson attempts the 3. That's too strong. Becker the rebound. And now the Ray Jays will finally take a rest, milk this clock. A big-time victory in the Region 3 ranks for the Jays. They'll move to 16-1, a 13-game win streak. 7-0 in the region. Just a phenomenal season so far for the Jays. Then you look at the Aggies dropping to 9-8, but they can compete. They're getting healthier. It'll be a tough team come tournament time as Bergstrom fouled another time.
I like this Aggies team. I like the intensity that they bring, and they're going to fit right in that District 6 boys basketball tournament that's going to tip off here in a couple weeks. But yeah, it's going to be a fascinating district tournament on that side of the bracket. The other half of Region 3 might see these two teams maybe in that region qualifying day on, that state qualifying day on Game Day Media potentially, as they maybe try to fight for a 2 and a 3 spot as they challenge across. Maybe we won't see them at all. Maybe they'll win the regions respectively.
And that's going to do it. Ray Jays with a big-time victory on a Saturday afternoon on Valentine's Day. 86-65 on the NCC scoreboard. Stick around. We're coming back with the DNL Paraffin post-game show. Our Brad Johnson Insurance players of the game. We'll have to see on the other side of this break.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
With 40 years of service to Northwest North Dakota, Jan Costin CPA in Kenmare provides trusted accounting and tax services for individuals, corporations, estates, and partnerships. Call 385-4263 today. Your numbers are in good hands with Costin CPA.
The Northwest Sportsmen's Association of Tioga, a proud supporter of youth and outdoor recreation in our local community. We're aiming high, keeping it local, and building the future for outdoor events. Join us in making a difference. The Northwest Sportsmen Association, where the outdoors brings us together.
Game 1 powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game 1. The brand behind your brand.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by... Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
Welcome into our DNL Paraffin post-game show, a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. DNL Paraffin now hiring. You can find them on Facebook. Right now, part of our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments, the victorious head coach of the Ray Jays, Michael Bergstrom, standing by with Noah Fredrickson. Take it away, Freddie.
Thank you, David. DNL Paraffin post-game show, our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments. Coach Bergstrom, big-time win, but let's talk about the first 4 minutes. Halfway through the first, you're down 14-4. What was kind of the reset to get you guys going?
Well, they just smacked us in the face a little bit. they're every bit as good as the athletes that we're going to see anywhere. So they out-athleted us a little bit early on. They're a little more physical, a little more aggressive, and I guess that was probably the biggest thing.
And just talk about Jace Becker, 16 points in that first half. He's kind of what sparked you guys, got you back into it, and then the rest of the guys took over in the second half. But talk about him in the first.
We're trying to go inside out. With all those goofy zones, we figured they're going to be chasing Blake. So we thought that middle third's going to be open a lot, and we were able to get it in there. And then we scored a lot of points with the clock not running in the first half, which was good. So we made a conscious effort to go in there, and then things kind of snowballed in the second half.
Really got going in the second half, but yeah, slow start, and now we're just about to tournament time. You got a few more games to clean up going into the tournament. So what are the kind of the key focuses in the next weeks of practices?
Rebound and defend, and have the intensity on the defensive end like we did in the second half for 4 quarters, and we'll be a tough out if we can do that.
100%.
We're not very big, and rebounds gonna be a huge thing for us, but if we all rebounded them, I'm guessing, pretty well in the second half. First half, they all rebounded us, and that's by that 24-point difference.
For sure. Well, congrats on the big-time win. Thanks for the time. As we welcome in our Brad Johnson Insurance players of the game, we got 3 of them. Who wants to go first? Jace, well, first half, so you go first. 16 points in the first half, a slow start. It kind of looked like you took over in the post, so just take me through that first half.
They were just giving me the ball inside, and I was just getting open, and we just kept going to it.
And then the second half, you were kind of more dishing it out, finding the open shooters. So what was kind of the difference between halves?
Well, in the second half, they started bringing doubles, and I was just, if they get it in, they're going to get it out if a double comes, and that's just what happened.
Making the smart plays. That's been Jace Becker all year. Who wants to go next? Birthday boy, is that correct? 15 years old?
15 years old.
Do you feel older?
No.
No, not at all. Okay, well, 8 points in the first half. They were playing some aggressive defense, got most of your work done from the free throw line, but then second half you exploded for 19 points. Just take me through that aggression in the second half.
Well, threes were falling and took it to the hoop, got a few and ones, and yeah, just went well.
Do you ever feel like LeBron James out on the court? Because when I'm watching from up there, you kind of look like LeBron James of North Dakota.
More like Giannis.
Okay. I'll take that. We'll take it. We got young Giannis here in Ray.
I like it, young Giannis.
And now our third Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Man, you're really getting it going. Now 20 points off the bench. What's changed over the last couple of weeks?
Just started falling, and teammates give me the shots. So.
And as you guys go forward, what are you looking to continue to improve at and continue to be lethal at going into the stretch run here?
We just got to keep playing together, playing hard, and we'll win our games.
They'll win our games. All right. Thanks for the time. Congrats on the big-time win. Back to you, David.
They already got a TV show called Young Sheldon, but maybe we can get a TV show called Young Giannis. Ty Barman, Cooper Hayes, Jace Becker, our trio, our Brad Johnson Insurance players of the game. Brad Johnson Insurance been helping local Northwest North Dakota residents and families with insurance coverage since 1986. When we come back, we're going to continue on with our DNL Paraffin post-game show. It's going to be a quick one, when we're going to hightail it to Williston for that District 5 girls basketball tournament. We'll be back.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Game 1 powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game 1, the brand behind your brand. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by, located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by,
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our Community Rewards checking account not only offers cash back, but also gives you...
Rivera Bank is an employee and director-owned community bank, here to serve you as you forge your path ahead, offering the robust digital services you want with the warm local feel you expect.
Welcome back into the DNL Paraffin post-game show as we wrap this one up from Ray, North Dakota, and get on the road for the District 5 tournament over in Williston. But for the Ray Jays, 86 points, 22 from Becker, 2 from Parizek, 10 from Bergstrom, 29 from Ty Barman, 20 from Cooper Hayes, 3 from Brody Seiner, 71 out of the 86 coming from our Brad Johnson Insurance Players of the Game. And the thing about the Jays is those 3 players can be any of them.
Yeah, it can be tonight. You know, Brody and Blake kind of had a quiet night tonight, but it's a 5-headed monster for this team. And you pick any 5. Grady Parizek, also a big contributor, maybe doesn't get a lot of the points.
But a lot of the dirty work.
A lot of the dirty
All
work
of it,
that doesn't get into the statistical category. Colton Grove played a lot of good, meaningful minutes tonight. They went 7 deep tonight. All 7 kids that were in there were impact players all 32 minutes of the game. It's a 5 to 7-headed monster every single night of the week.
And I think Parizek and Grove both fouling out gives us a good idea of how their play style is.
What their contributions
yeah.
to the team are. 100% agree.
They're out there to rough the Aggies up and whatever opponent the Ray Jays have. And for the Aggies, 65 total points. Had it going in the first half, only down by 2. They were up by 10, like I've said, in the first quarter, but the second half is where it got icy. In total, 6 for Kason Larson, 10 for Cooper Kittleson, 12 for Mason Kraft, 13 for Wesley Nicholson, 23 for Reese Steffen, and 1 point for Brayson Hammer. And when I look at this, I see Mason Kraft, 12 points. They all came in the first half. When the Ray Jays took him away in the second half, that's when the Ray Jays went on a crazy run.
Yeah, big part to probably Colton Grove and Grady Parizek,
Yeah.
really being able to shut them down. We saw a lot of the game. They're within an arm's reach of every single defender that their offensive player that they have. As soon as that ball is in, they're all connected at a string, and I'd imagine that the practices that the Ray Jays have on the defensive side, a lot of shell drill, a lot of scramble drill. They can mismatch and match up with anybody on the court. It doesn't really matter, but like the Velva Aggies, they're the real deal. They're in a very tough district, and they're going to be right there at the very end to try get into that region tournament for sure.
And you look at the standings in the district, and if all of that stays the same, we could get the reverse rematch where the Ray Jays, or actually it was the same because the Ray Jays won the district last year, so we could get that same first-round matchup in the region tournament, but we'll see. A lot of basketball left to be played.
Tons of basketball.
But the big thing there, as we kind of just talked about it, Aggies and 23 of 59, so 39% on the game. At the halftime, they were at 56%. Second half, they couldn't make shots. The Ray Jays were doing a much better job on the glass, not giving especially Mason Kraft second opportunities, and the Ray Jays come away with the win, shooting 60% as a team. They are a well-oiled machine. And David, I think we wrapped it up pretty well. That's going to do it from here. We want to thank our great sponsors for helping us all out, making this all possible to see these great athletes. My name's Noah Fredrickson, alongside David Peterson, Colton Lenzen, and we'll just leave you with this to end it off here from Ray.
You know, if I'd like to, you know, we're staying neutral here on Game Day Media. The bench for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers is a little bit
here
deeper.
We go. Barman throws it down and back up for two. Ty Barman, man, the birthday boy, we can tell.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hougland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, DeBach Harvesting, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Jorgensen Lumber, Fisher Family Chiropractic, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Game 1, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Jan A. Costa, PC, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, Best Angus and Quarter Horses of Watford City, Sorensen Ranch, Nodak Insurance Company, Williston, Angie Pelton, Hoiby Simmental Ranch, Flag Family Media, RTC Networks,